He gets all the strength in the world, then he starts chasing minors. He sounds exactly like Diddy. He might be the Asian Epstein. He told her to shush. He like a girl that don't talk too much. He's on something weird. Kim Jong-un, please save this little girl. Alright, so we on solo leveling with the oral farming slug himself, Sung Jin-Woo, the king of Korean people, the king of Korean fried barbecue chicken wings. Yes, we talking about Korean people. This is a Korean anime, not a Japanese anime, boy. Going by how they look, I can tell that diet consists of 1 egg a day. They don't appreciate the Korean fried barbecue chicken wings. Hiring acting like that, they gon' look like the rape. Anyways, bro, we talking about the oil farming slug himself, Sung Jin-Woo, and he got trapped inside a red gate. If you don't know what that means, bro, I don't know what that means too. You gotta search that thing up in ChatGPT. Now I'm trolling. When a gate turns from blue to red, that means you've been hit with a nuclear bomb on your ballsack. You find Elden Ring bosses now. Until you kill the boss, you can't get back. And he's stuck there with a bunch of NPCs, but he's calm and collected because he's like that. And this boy with armor, I would give him a wedgie through his armor, because after these ice elves came and ambushed the group, packed up this one NPC and a little bit of Sung Jin-Woo or farming on a minor, the ice elves went away. He thought this was Scooby-Doo and separated the groups into 2 groups.
What?
The weakest being Sung Jin-Woo's group, but this is before everybody knew about his hidden strength. So the strong group went their own direction, leaving the weak group behind. And this is what gets me about this scene every single time. Sung Jin-Woo was the only one to perceive and react to the arrow by grabbing it. His teammate got pinged off the map that's a higher rank than him. This leader is trash because the amount of strength you need and the reaction time you need to grab an arrow that's coming at you 1,000 miles per hour. He got an IQ of a red bottom baboon. They were cooking though. The armored guy sensed an enemy and sliced them up like salami. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'ma be completely honest. They don't stand a chance. They don't know right now, but they about to get cooked deeper than a pot of fried barbecue chicken wings. Before Sung Jin-Woo got any deeper into the forest, he said I gotta equip the swag and get the whole team copying my flow. Then I got to oral farm on a minor again. Sung Jin-Woo, this is your second time. You started rubbing her head, you could've just dapped her up. He gets all the strength in the world, then he starts chasing minors. He sounds exactly like Diddy. He might be the Asian Epstein. He told her to shush. He like a girl that don't talk too much. He's on something weird. Kim Jong-un, please save this little girl. Then this bear came along and Sung Jin-Woo stood in front of it. I closed my eyes for 1 second, I opened it the other. That bear ain't worth my screen time, so the bear got off screen. And Sung Jin-Woo sitting on the bear. He's about to turn him into a burger. Bear meats might not be that bad. After I heard people be having raccoon meat and dodo bird in caveman countries in Africa, while the rest of the group was eating bear meat. Sung Jin-Woo was out there training. He was using his army to farm XP from bears. But none of that mattered until Sung Jin-Woo spawned in IGIRIS. He is an untradeable shiny Pokemon. As soon as IGIRIS left the bag, he was standing right there next to Sung Jin-Woo. We're not here for no NPC work. We're here to see what IGIRIS can do. After all these NPCs got wiped by this big bear, IGIRIS knew it was his time to shine. The bear came running to IGIRIS, but IGIRIS cut right through his body. While IGIRIS was in the air, he cut the bear on his back, slicing his whole body through. As he ran on it, went behind him and cut behind his kneecaps, unbuckling his legs like a seatbelt. He was staring at the sky like that one Green Goblin meme. He knew he was cooked. This bear got turned into Joe Rogan's next meal. It tried to release a final blast, but that thing was completely useless. IGIRIS decapitated it, had his head flying in the air like a free throw, tongue hanging out the mouth and everything. Turned that bear into Panda Express food. That bear did all that screaming and jumping and crying just to be turned into a carpet. His whole team is gonna be on Build-A-Bear. IGIRIS wiping the blood off his sword while Sung Jin-Woo was glazing him, saying that he's probably stronger than him. Sung Jin-Woo would have been cooked if IGIRIS had the sword on him. Then we see the Bone Brain armor guy. His whole team got wiped. Once he saw a bunch of dead bears, he started hyperventilating. He couldn't catch his breath. He started moving like someone punched him in his chest, put his hands through his chest and removed the bone off his breast, made his booty hole clench, breathing like he's out of breath, 1,000 pounds of cigarettes. Whole team got stretched. Sung Jin-Woo pumped to rest. He had to confess he's not like that, he's a scroll. Tell him to pipe down, someone gave him a tummy rub. Ooh. Yo, so inside me, man. Anyways, bro, this man's life is over. We got a POV shot of him. He looks like a cockroach. Veins popping off his forehead. Eye twitching like he ain't been on Fet in 24 hours. Please, man, I ain't been on Fet in 24 hours, man. My body hole itching. I was watching this as sub, but I was too immersed. I was not reading the subtitles. I understand some Korean, so I imagine that's what he said. But he was generally so mad seeing the Iraqs having fun because they survived. Boy, you put this on yourself, boy. Don't get mad at the Iraqs, their whole team got wiped, boy. And this is where he crosses the line. He saw a grown man and he saw 2 little girls. He said, I'ma beat the women. He started talking a bunch of monkey talk. I'm not fluent in speaking it, but I'm fluent in hearing it. You know, things be stressful. I got like 10 wives. He started saying something like, these are not allegations. I'm not playing, I really do it to you. But me personally, I can't relate to that part, bro. Jin-Woo must have heard all the disrespect he was speaking and pumped his head like 2026 LeBron and made him eat dirt. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If this ever happens to me, I would just check out. Because not only did he get sung like 2026 LeBron, dribbled on the floor and made him eat dirt, put him on the shoulders like his son, and swung him around his waist like a hula hoop. He also got knocked out, boy. You can't even take this one on the chin. There's no being a better man, you just lost all your manhood. Not a speck of testosterone left in his body. Then these ice elves appeared, acting all sneaky. They was not sneaky, bro. I saw this a mile away. Me and Jin-Woo thinking like, we always just be knowing. Then a big bad boss came over with a horse. If he defeat my minion, then he get to fight me. Speaking some trash. Thinking Jin-Woo was easy eats, bro. He won't pump that little minion and said stop playing with me. Why would I try to earn honor of someone weaker than me? I only took out that NPC because it was in my way. Now get out my face before I punch you in your throat and make you sound like you slow. Jin-Woo was talking straight there to his face. Tell me 5 things them people behind you don't for themselves since they came inside here. Nah, he ain't lying, they're all bums. Especially that guy behind me, he ready to run away. And if you thought Jin-Woo was pressed, you must have just skipped to the end of the video. You lot print harder than me watching ReZero. I skipped season 3 and went straight to 4 to see Oro Monster. He spawned in the same type of army you see in Avengers Endgame. And this ain't no time for talking, this is time for boxing. The army start running at each other, attacking each other, blitzing each other. Pure chaos on a battlefield. Then Jin-Woo's team was running away when these archers spotted them and tried to snipe him. Jin-Woo caught his arrow and split that body in 2. The ice elf tried to speed blitz Jin-Woo. At this time, Jin-Woo understood that he was not no pushover. He actually got hands, and he was willing to show him, but Jin-Woo ain't that easy himself. With killing intent, they both ran at each other. The ice elf tried to slice Jin-Woo, but he jumped in the air and dived down trying to catch him off guard, but he did not catch him off guard. The ice elf caught his blow under his feet, but Jin-Woo had a counter for that counter. He spawned in his other sword and tried to slash him, but that thing did not work. He kicked him in his chest, sending him 1,000 miles in the air, trying to blow a hole through his chest like a hollow. But this was not a game of strength. This was a game of strategy. The ice elf was playing chess while Jin-Woo was playing checkers. I don't know what any of that means, but Jin-Woo made it make sense. He sent a whole fireball at him trying to make him look like red paint. Then this bum woke up. Jin-Woo must have not hit him on the back of his head hard enough because he was still hating on him. He wanted to get curb stomped on the toilet seat again, so he tried to speed blitz Jin-Woo, but he don't know how to speed blitz, so he just ran at him. They were both running at him, but he was not overwhelmed. He knew exactly what he was gonna do. He spawned in a sandstorm blocking both of their vision, then spawned in a shadow soldier we've never seen before. Jin-Woo is weaker than the ice elf, but he is far smarter. Let me break this down for you. Jin-Woo spawned in IGIRIS to make that sandstorm to block both of their vision. Once that was said and done, he dealt with the bomb first. IGIRIS stuck his 1,000-pound blade in his chest. Jin-Woo don't really care for human lives. He's out there to get the win. This is nuclear in all ways, bro. Jin-Woo gave him the meanest side eye, making sure that's the last thing he sees. Once he got turned into fried barbecue chicken wings by IGIRIS, Jin-Woo turned him into a shadow soldier. He got no regard for human life. He said, you get in my way, I'ma turn you into a tool. Jin-Woo's shadow soldier only just came out the womb, and they came out ready to box. And the NPCs were all glazing him. Ooh, Jin-Woo, he's so dreamy. But I ain't trying to hear any of that. I'm trying to see the fight. Jin-Woo and IGIRIS got in the best pose, like they're about to get an easy lick and take an IG flick. They hit the ice off with the meanest 3v1. I mean, they were flying around the battlefield and everything. Jin-Woo and IGIRIS trying to get their hits in, but the ice elf is keeping his own. By the way, the new shadow is called Iron. Iron hit the ice elf with a stun block, but that thing did not stun him. Then IGIRIS tried to sneak him, but the sneakiest of them all, Jin-Woo came behind his back and stabbed him on his back. He had that boy leaking. After some yibbity skibbity yapping, Jin-Woo told the ice elf to look at his team. They all got wiped. Then the ice elf got desperate and started speed blitzing Jin-Woo. Then Jin-Woo thrown his blade, but wait for this. He caught that thing back like Thor's hammer, and it came at 1,000 miles per hour, breaking his blade. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, you might as well give up. Jin-Woo gonna turn him into dog food, bro. Then he spawned Iron back to hold the ice elf in a death grip. The mages came along and gave that guy the meanest fireball, him with a kamikaze. But the ice elf is too tough, he's resisting. He broke out all of that killing Iron and exacted all his anger into Jin-Woo. He's out to kill him, but it was all too late, bruh. For some reason, he started leaking. Jin-Woo was invisible and stabbed this guy right in his gut. He felt that thing in his liver, mixing up all his organs. He was so confused, and I ain't gonna lie to you, ain't nobody got swag like Woo. He walked off to absolutely nowhere, disappearing in plain sight. When Iron came behind him, we got the POV and sent his 1,000-pound hammer on his body, crushing him. Flat like pancakes, flat like a BBL body before the BBL. And because they defeated the boss, the gate finally opened, so everybody was relieved. I know the next season of Solo Leveling is coming out in 2028. but I've read the manga. I'm not LARPing for this one. Just show some love in the comments.